Howdy, this is Mackenzie Franklin from SideGame LLC here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today we're going to be organizing Ready, Set, Bet, designed by John D. Clair and published by AEG. This is a fully sleeved copy of the game with no lid lift that's organized to get gameplay started as soon as possible, as well as facilitate the game while it's being played. If you have any questions about what you see here, please let me know down in the comments below, and for links to everything that I talk about in this video, please take a look in the description. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please make sure that you do. It is the best way to help us grow, and for those of you who already subscribed, thank you so much for the continuous support. Let's get started organizing Ready, Set, Bet. Let's lift off the lid here, and inside you'll see that we have the rulebook on top. Let's move the rulebook to the side, and underneath you'll see that we have the bet board, followed by the racetrack board. Going from the bottom and working our way up, in this bottom left corner, we have all of your prop bet cards. We've actually just put them inside of a little box here. This is a repurposed Mask Men box, but you can definitely just use a plastic bag for this. I love that it tucks in that corner like so, and that means that your racetrack board is going to fit nicely in there, and that's the way it's easy to take out. And it also means you're opening one less thing. You just dump them out into your hand, shuffle them, and then you're ready to go. So that's all of your prop bet cards in the bottom left section. For the prop bet cards, we use the mini European matte board game sleeves from GameGenic. I love the matte finish, the way that they shuffle in general. This is my go-to brand for sleeves. I'll leave a link in the description for everything that I talk about here. Underneath all your prop bet cards, you have all of your VIP cards, and you can just store those loose in the bottom here, and underneath you'll also have those exotic finish cards. Shuffle those up and put them into their appropriate areas. For our standard size cards, we use the Ultra Pro Matte Deck Protector sleeves. I love the way that they shuffle. They also have that matte finish. This is my go-to for standard size sleeves. To the right of all of your cards, you'll have all of your player bet tokens. You just group them into a bag based on the color and then pass it to the specific player. So you have all of the different colors like so, just in their own separate baggies. Just go ahead and give those to the players, and we'll move the rest to the side for right now. In order to add a little heft and tactile feel to our player bet tokens here, we've actually put them into these coin capsules. They're 30 millimeter. I'll leave a link in the description below once again. And when you get them, they'll come in one of these large boxes here, but you'll need to make sure that you're shaving down the sides. We use something like an X-Acto knife, and that lets us trim it down. That way it's not going to snag your fingers. It's just a very minor thing, but I do think it makes a big difference. So make sure that you are trimming those coin capsules with that X-Acto knife if you are going to use them. Our last section here is all stored in a third-party organizer. These are actually the hardware storage cases from the Dollar Tree. You get them for $1.25, so pretty dang cost efficient, and it means that you're just opening up a single lid and everything is accessible that you'll need for the course of your game. I love these storage containers. Before we get into the storage container, I want to quickly talk about the different chips that are available here that you can use to track how much money you have. If you want, you can use something like iron clays. We generally use our iron clays for a variety of games that have poker chips like so. So we've decided to keep them separate, and then when you're ready, you just kind of plop it up and put it on the table here. I love these iron clays, just the way that they feel, and very similar to those betting chips. I love that tactile sensation and feel instead of those just standard cardboard tokens. So that is a recommendation here for me, those iron clays, instead of the standard cardboard poker chips. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our organizer here, starting in this bottom right corner here with all of our win, place, and show tokens. At the end of each of your races, you're going to put these onto the board to show the payouts for the different racers. In this bottom middle section, you have all of your bonus bet tokens. You can earn them from VIP cards. On the back of them, some will get you special abilities, and that just gives you another token that you can put on the board and score some money for. Some don't have penalties, some do, but you also are going to put these in coin capsules for that tactile feeling. In this bottom left section, you have all of the components for a player who's going to be running as the house. You've got your 2 dice as well as all of your horse meeples. You'll populate the racetrack board with these. Above those components, you have all of your house bet tokens. You're going to use those if you want the variant where the house can actually make some bets before each race. You've also got a silica gel packet in there for freshness. And our last sections here are all filled with different chips, valued 1, 5, 25, and 100. So that's everything inside of the box here. Let's go ahead and pack it up. We'll start by returning all of our tokens to this main organizer, closing the lid, and then pushing it up to this upper section. Next, we'll place your exotic finish and VIP cards in one stack and put that in the bottom left. We'll put all of our prop bets on top of that. In the bottom right corner, we'll put all of our individually bagged player bet tokens, just like so. We'll put our racetrack board on top, followed by our main game board. And lastly, the rulebook. And that is organizing Ready, Set, Bet. If you have any questions about what you saw here, please let me know down in the comments below. And for links to everything that I talked about in this video, please take a look in the description. How do you organize your copy of Ready, Set, Bet? What do you think of this real-time betting game? Have you tried it with the app? What do you think? Do you prefer to play with the house? How does Ready, Set, Bet stack up with other games in its genre, like Long Shot the Dice Game? We'd love to hear what you think. But thank you so much for watching. SideGame Strong.